Are you ready to unlock the secret to living a longer, healthier, and happier life? What if I told you that age doesn't have to limit your energy, vitality, or happiness? Imagine waking up in your 70s or 80s feeling strong, sharp, and full of life, instead of dealing with fatigue, illness, and cognitive decline. Sounds too good to be true, right? But it's not. It's possible. And today I'm going to share with you how. In this video, we'll reveal 5 powerful habits that can transform the way you age. These habits aren't just about living longer. They're about living better. From improving heart health to keeping your mind sharp, these practices will help you thrive, not just survive as you age. But here's the kicker. The 5th habit is so surprising that even doctors are amazed by it, and it could make all the difference in how you experience your golden years. So stay tuned until the end. You won't want to miss it. We'll also explore how simple actions like taking a walk or making small changes to your diet can have a huge impact on your longevity and overall quality of life. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, this video is packed with practical tips you can start applying today to feel stronger, healthier, and more connected than ever. If you're committed to living a fulfilling life filled with energy, joy, and purpose, you need to watch this video to the end. You'll discover how to take control of your health, improve your relationships, and age with grace. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into the 5 golden habits that will change your life. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now let's begin. Number 1. Take regular walks. If you've already made walking a regular part of your routine, then you, my friend, are doing something incredible for yourself. You may not even realize it, but with every step you take, you are doing so much more than just moving from one place to another. You're honoring your health, nurturing your mind, and extending your life. In a world that often moves too fast, where the noise of daily life overwhelms our senses, walking is your moment of peace. Each time your feet hit the ground, you're gently reminding yourself that you are alive, that your body is strong, that your heart is beating, and that there is so much joy still waiting for you, so much beauty to experience. If walking hasn't yet become a habit in your life, don't worry. Don't fret. Today is a new day, and today can be the day you take that first step toward a healthier, more peaceful life. The great thing about walking is that you don't have to be in perfect shape, and you don't need any fancy equipment. You don't need to have mastered the art of fitness or run marathons to start. You just need to step outside. Just take a breath. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Let your body guide you one step at a time, and let your heart, your soul, and your mind follow along. The benefits of walking are truly immeasurable. With each step, you are doing so much more than just moving. Your heart works tirelessly, pumping blood through your body, sending oxygen and nutrients to every single cell. Your body becomes a rhythm of vitality, and that rhythm is life. With each step, you are building strength, protecting your heart, and reducing the risk of countless diseases. It's like you're making a promise to yourself with every stride, a promise that you are worth taking care of, that you are choosing a better, healthier future. The science backs this up too. Research from institutions like Harvard Medical School shows that regular walking can reduce the risk of heart disease by as much as 40%. But walking's magic goes far beyond just the heart. It stabilizes blood sugar levels, helps maintain healthy blood pressure, and plays a crucial role in managing your weight. You're not just walking. You're living, breathing, and fighting off chronic illnesses like diabetes and obesity. You are choosing a future that's filled with vitality and strength with every step. But what makes walking truly extraordinary is how it heals not only the body, but the soul. You see, walking isn't just about physical fitness. It's also about mental and emotional well-being. With every step, your body releases endorphins, those little miracles of happiness that help alleviate stress, wash away anxiety, and push aside the darkness of negativity. Have you ever taken a walk when everything just felt too heavy, only to return home feeling lighter, more grounded, and at peace? That's the magic of walking. It gives you space to reset, to breathe, and to reconnect with yourself amidst the chaos of life. On days when you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, or when the demands of life leave you drained, remember this. Just go for a walk. Let each step help you shed your worries. Feel the wind against your skin. Let the sunshine fill your spirit. And let the calmness of the world around you remind you that there is always peace waiting for you. And why walk alone? Invite a loved one, a friend, a family member, someone you care about. Picture the two of you walking side by side, talking about life, laughing and sharing moments of quiet joy. There's something so special about sharing a walk with someone. It deepens connections and helps remind you that life, despite its challenges, is still beautiful and worth embracing. And here's the beauty of walking. You don't need to go far. It can be as simple as a short stroll around your neighborhood, a quiet walk in the park at dawn, or a path you've never noticed before. The world is filled with hidden treasures. And sometimes all you have to do is look and, as tempting as it might be, try leaving your phone behind. Give yourself the gift of being fully present. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Listen to the birds singing and be aware of the beauty that's waiting for you in each moment. Why start walking today? Because life, in its purest essence, is a journey made of steps. Walking is the simplest yet most powerful gift you can give to yourself. It doesn't require expensive equipment, complex routines, or hours in the gym. It just requires you to stand up, take a step, and move forward. It's a small act, but its impact is profound. Every step you take is a declaration to yourself that you are worthy of health, happiness, and all the good things life has to offer. So why wait? Take that step today. Step outside, feel the rhythm of your movements, and allow yourself to be immersed in the wonderful physical and emotional benefits that walking provides. Whether you walk for 5 minutes or 30, every moment matters. Walking is not just exercise. It's an act of love toward yourself, a choice to live fully, to embrace life with open arms, and to keep moving forward, step by step. Number 2, pay attention to your diet. As we age, one of the most significant challenges we face is taking care of our diet. Something that may seem as complicated as remembering where we placed our reading glasses. Yet the reality is that the food we choose to fuel our bodies with plays a monumental role in how we age, feel, and live. It's not just about surviving day to day. It's about thriving and truly enjoying every single one of those precious golden years. Imagine this, hitting 80 and still squeezing into your favorite pair of jeans, feeling vibrant and ready to take on the world. Doesn't that sound like a dream come true? If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But what does it mean to truly eat healthy, especially in our later years? No, you don't have to survive on carrot sticks or become a slave to the latest fad diet. Healthy eating isn't about restriction or sacrifice. It's about choosing real wholesome foods. Those beautiful, nourishing ingredients that come straight from nature and not some lab. Think fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These aren't just foods. They're your allies in the fight against aging. They're the warriors that help you keep your heart strong, your bones sturdy, your mind sharp, and most importantly, they prevent you from feeling like a dried-out cookie that's lost its crunch. On the flip side, processed foods. Oh, they're the real enemies creeping in with their sugar-packed, salty, unhealthy, fat-laden allure. Sure, they might taste delicious in the moment, but they come with a hefty price tag. Overindulging in these foods is like inviting disease into your life and offering it a cozy seat on the couch. You wouldn't do that to your best friend. So why do it to yourself? Conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and chronic inflammation aren't just inevitable, they are preventable. These processed foods may be tempting, but the true cost of indulging in them is far too high. Do you want to speed up the aging process just to give in to momentary cravings? Here's something that might get you thinking. Did you know that what you eat can directly affect your brain's health? That's right. A nutrient-packed diet can reduce your risk of Alzheimer's by up to 35%. Yes, 35%. Imagine being able to remember your grandkids' names, birthdays, or even that joke you told just a few weeks ago. It's not a pipe dream. It's possible if you make the right choices. Brain-boosting foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and fatty fish are here to save the day. Don't let fast food rob you of the mental clarity and sharpness that you deserve. Let your brain be as strong as your body, and don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to nourishing your mind. And let's talk about digestion for a second. Oh, the things we take for granted until they stop working as they should. Your gut health is more important than you think. Without fiber, it's like having a traffic jam in your intestines. Not only does it make life uncomfortable, but it also messes with your mood and energy. You don't want to feel sluggish or irritable just because you neglected your digestive system. So load up on fiber-rich foods, veggies, fruits, oats, beans. These little superheroes can help keep everything moving smoothly. When your digestion is on track, your energy soars, and your whole day just feels lighter. Now let's dive into something often overlooked. Water. You may not always feel thirsty as you age, but staying hydrated is a game changer. Dehydration can wreak havoc on your body, making you feel exhausted, leaving your skin drier than a desert, and even putting unnecessary strain on your kidneys. Drinking enough water is like giving your body the rejuvenation it craves. Forget sugary sodas and juices that sneak in extra calories under the guise of refreshment. Opt for pure, clean water or herbal teas packed with antioxidants to give your body the love it deserves. But how do you make sure you stick with healthy eating without feeling deprived? The secret is simple: planning. It's all about having a strategy in place so that when hunger strikes, you're not scrambling for junk food. When you plan your meals and snacks ahead of time, you're less likely to be swayed by a greasy fast food ad or the smell of something tempting in the kitchen. Meal prepping not only helps you make better choices, but it also saves time. Time you can spend doing what matters. Plus, think about it. Cooking your meals means you're in complete control. You decide what goes into your food and what stays out. Cooking at home isn't just a chore, it can be an absolute joy. It's a chance to get creative in the kitchen, experiment with flavors, and savor the satisfaction of knowing you've prepared something nourishing. You don't have to be a professional chef to make a delicious, healthy meal. Start small. Swap out processed snacks for something wholesome. Add a fruit to your breakfast. Swap white bread for whole grains. These simple changes may seem small, but they're the start of a bigger transformation. As you begin to make these small adjustments, you'll notice big changes in your energy levels, your mood, and your overall health. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Healthy eating is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. You're not just feeding your body. You're feeding your future. You're giving yourself the strength and vitality to keep up with those grandkids, travel the world, or simply enjoy the beauty of your later years. Let food be your ally in the journey of aging gracefully, because you deserve nothing less. Number 3. Continue being mentally active. Did you know that staying mentally active is just as important, if not more so, than keeping your body fit? It's easy to get caught up in physical health, focusing on diet and exercise, but your mind deserves the same care and attention. Much like the muscles in your body, your brain thrives on challenge. It craves stimulation like a plant reaching for the sun. And if neglected, it can wither. Just as your body needs movement to stay strong, your brain needs constant exercise to stay sharp, alert, and ready to take on life with vigor and enthusiasm. Think about it. When you engage in activities that stretch your mind, reading a new book, solving complex problems, learning new skills, or simply taking the time to reflect on the world around you, you are doing more than just expanding your knowledge. You're investing in a future that's filled with independence, vitality, and a deep sense of fulfillment. It's more than just an intellectual workout. It's your ticket to a life that's richer, more vibrant, and filled with the joy of discovery. An active mind is a powerful defense against the creeping effects of cognitive decline that come with age. But it's not just about staving off decline. It's about staying sharp, staying engaged, and living life fully. I want to share with you the story of Thomas, a man who embodies the transformative power of mental activity. Thomas is 78, living in a quiet little town in Arizona. He spent most of his life as an engineer, a man who loved nothing more than to solve problems, analyze data, and challenge his team. But after retiring, something happened. His days began to blur together in a dull routine. He found himself forgetting little things, feeling slower, and there were times when he doubted his memory. It was as though the light in his eyes had dimmed just a little. One day, Thomas was sitting in his favorite park, a place he had visited for years, when something caught his eye. A group of seniors were gathered around a table playing chess, their faces animated with passion. They weren't just playing. They were debating a scientific article they'd all read. Their excitement contagious, their eyes sparkled, their voices filled with energy. And suddenly, Thomas realized what he had been missing. It wasn't his health or time that was slipping away. It was the mental stimulation he had so unconsciously let go of. Right then and there, he made a decision that would change everything. He was going to learn digital photography. Now I can imagine how intimidating that must have seemed, nearly 80 years old, picking up a complex skill with no experience. But Thomas didn't see it as a challenge. He saw it as a new adventure, an opportunity to rediscover his mental spark. Day by day, he practiced a little more, learning to use his camera, experimenting with different techniques. Slowly but surely, something incredible began to happen. His mind felt sharper. His memory improved. But more than that, he felt alive again. The photography didn't just reignite his mind, it reconnected him to a vibrant community of artists. He joined a local photography club where he shared his work, creating joy and making memories he never thought possible at his age. So how can you too keep your brain active every day? The good news is you don't need to take on something as grand as learning photography. Start small. Read a book. Reading is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to stimulate your brain. When you read, you don't just absorb information. You open new doors in your mind. Whether it's fiction or nonfiction, reading strengthens your ability to reason, to focus, and to understand the world around you. A good book can transport you to another time and place, challenge your thinking, and expand your horizons. It's not about how much you read, it's about what you read. Choose material that challenges you, that makes you think deeply, that makes you see the world through a different lens. If you don't have time for lengthy novels, that's okay. Start with articles, newspapers, or magazines. Anything that makes you think and reflect. And if reading isn't your thing, there are countless other ways to engage your mind. Puzzle games like Sudoku or crossword puzzles are excellent tools to keep your mind sharp. These games are not just a way to pass the time. There are mental workouts boosting memory, improving focus, and enhancing problem-solving skills. Every time you solve a puzzle, you're strengthening your brain like lifting weights for your mind. The sense of accomplishment that comes from solving a mental challenge is something truly special. It not only provides a feeling of satisfaction, but it also motivates you to keep going, to continue growing and developing your mind. Another fantastic way to keep your brain in shape is by learning something new, something that excites you and pushes you out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's picking up a new language, trying your hand at painting, or learning how to cook a challenging recipe. The process of learning something new forces your brain to make new connections and adapt, keeping it fresh, engaged, and ready for whatever comes next. Social connections, too, are vital to keeping your mind sharp. Engaging in meaningful conversations with friends, family, or even new acquaintances exposes you to different perspectives, helps you learn new things, and keeps your brain actively engaged. The simple act of listening, asking questions, and sharing ideas stimulates critical thinking and enhances cognitive function. And the benefits don't stop there. People with strong social connections tend to experience better mental health, have a lower risk of cognitive decline, and live longer, more fulfilled lives than those who isolate themselves. And let's not forget the power of mindfulness and meditation. Taking just a few moments each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and clear your mind can do wonders for your brain. Meditation reduces stress, improves concentration, and helps you process information more effectively. It's an invaluable tool for maintaining mental clarity, especially as you age. The key is to start small. You don't have to make huge changes overnight. Pick up a book, solve a puzzle, try a new hobby. Every little bit adds up. By choosing to stay mentally active, you're investing in yourself, in your future, and in a life that is full of joy, vitality, and fulfillment. A sharp mind doesn't just enhance your life. It gives you the confidence, independence, and freedom to enjoy everything life has to offer. So why wait? The time to start is now. Staying mentally active isn't just about protecting your mind from decline. It's about living a life that is rich with meaning, joy, and connection. Those who keep learning, keep challenging themselves, and keep their curiosity alive will always remain youthful, no matter their age. Your brain is your most precious asset. Treat it with the care it deserves and watch how it transforms your life. Number 4. Do strength training. First of all, if you've made the empowering choice to incorporate strength training into your routine in your 70s or 80s, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to you. This is one of the most incredible gifts you can give yourself. It's not just about building muscles or getting fit. It's about investing in your health, independence, and overall quality of life in ways that will benefit you far beyond the gym. Many people wrongly believe that strength training is for younger athletes or those trying to bulk up their muscles. But let me tell you, strength training is a game changer when it comes to fighting the natural effects of aging and ensuring that you continue to live a vibrant, active life. As we age, our bodies go through inevitable changes, and muscle loss is one of the biggest battles we face. A condition called sarcopenia causes the gradual decline of muscle mass, making even simple tasks like carrying groceries or climbing stairs feel more difficult. These changes can leave us feeling less capable, more dependent on others, and more vulnerable to injuries. But here's where the power of strength training comes in. This practice is a true lifesaver. It can help slow, stop, or even reverse muscle loss, allowing you to regain your strength and independence. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. When you engage in regular strength training, you are actively stimulating your muscles, preserving what you've got, and even rebuilding muscle tissue. This process doesn't require heavy weights or complicated equipment. Even something as simple as bodyweight exercises can have a tremendous impact on muscle function. The key is consistency. Doing exercises that challenge your muscles, whether that's a squat, a push-up, or a gentle plank. These exercises can leave you feeling stronger, more energized, and more in control of your body day after day. But the benefits of strength training go beyond just muscle maintenance. It also plays an essential role in protecting your bones. Weight-bearing exercises like light weightlifting or squats don't just build muscle. They stimulate bone growth, increase bone density, and help protect against osteoporosis, a condition that weakens bones and increases the risk of fractures. The more you protect your bones, the less vulnerable you become to serious injuries from falls, one of the leading causes of long-term mobility issues for older adults. The improvement in your bone health from strength training means you can walk with more confidence, navigate stairs with greater ease, and enjoy your daily activities without the constant fear of losing your balance. This is such a crucial benefit because as we age, our sense of balance naturally declines. However, strength training strengthens the core, legs, and glutes, muscles that play an essential role in maintaining stability. When these muscles are strong, you'll notice an incredible difference in your day-to-day life. Suddenly, you're walking with more assurance, reaching for things on higher shelves without hesitation, and bending down to pick up objects without a second thought. What's more, when you're strong, you no longer have to rely on others for simple tasks like opening jars, carrying your groceries, or even getting up from a chair. Strength training isn't just about keeping fit. It's about preserving your independence and maintaining control over your daily life. It allows you to live life on your terms, to enjoy your freedom, and to stay connected to the activities that make life meaningful. I want to emphasize that strength training isn't something you need to be intimidated by. You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to reap the rewards. You can start right in the comfort of your own home. Simple bodyweight squats can strengthen your legs, while arm exercises like bicep curls or lateral raises using light weights or even water bottles can improve your upper body strength. Wall push-ups and modified planks are fantastic ways to improve overall endurance and core stability. These exercises may seem small, but when performed consistently, they can significantly improve your strength, stability, and mobility. I understand that starting strength training can feel overwhelming, especially if you're new to it or haven't exercised in a while, but please don't be discouraged. Start small, focus on form, and build gradually. It's not about pushing yourself to the limit or lifting heavy weights. What matters most is making steady progress and being consistent. Listen to your body. Take your time and don't rush the process. If you have any health concerns, always talk to your doctor first to ensure that you're starting with the right approach. The best part, it's never too late to begin. Your body has an incredible capacity to adapt and grow stronger at any age. Just a few minutes of strength training each day can lead to noticeable improvements in your mobility, posture, and overall sense of confidence. Every single day is an opportunity to invest in your health, to nurture your independence, and to continue living the life you love. Don't let age be an obstacle. Your body is more than capable of strength, resilience, and vitality. You just have to choose to take action today. And believe me, when you do, the rewards are beyond anything you could imagine. Number 5. Keep your social ties strong. As we journey through life, it becomes increasingly clear that one of the most important and often neglected keys to healthy aging is maintaining strong social connections. The truth is, loneliness is not just an inconvenience. It's one of the silent but most destructive threats to our emotional, mental, and even physical health. As we grow older, the importance of staying socially engaged cannot be emphasized enough. It's far too easy to slip into the trap of isolation, especially after life changes such as retirement, the loss of a loved one, or the fading of friendships. Yet we must understand that staying connected with others is not merely an optional luxury. It's an absolute necessity for living a fulfilling life. Loneliness, sadly, is an all too common companion for many older adults, and its toll on our health is nothing short of devastating. Imagine this. Loneliness can have the same devastating effects on our bodies as chronic diseases like heart disease or smoking. It creeps in quietly, undermining our physical well-being, leaving us vulnerable to stress, anxiety, and depression. It can lower our immunity, increase our risk of heart problems, and accelerate cognitive decline. The power of human connection, of relationships and social bonds holds immense healing power that science has increasingly proven to be essential to our long-term health. If you ever doubt the profound impact of social ties, just look at the statistics. Research shows that those who are socially isolated are significantly more likely to suffer from health problems and, in the worst cases, die prematurely. But here's the good news. Nurturing and maintaining strong social connections can change everything. Let me share with you a deeply moving story about Eleanor, an 84-year-old woman whose life was transformed simply by reconnecting with others. After her husband's death, Eleanor found herself alone in the house they had shared for decades. At first it wasn't so bad, but over time she began to feel the weight of her loneliness. She missed the warmth of daily conversations, the shared meals, the laughter. Life seemed quieter, duller. Her world became smaller. But then one afternoon, something extraordinary happened. Eleanor was sitting on her front porch, as she often did, when she overheard the sounds of laughter coming from her neighbors. It was a simple gathering, but the sound of life, of joy, stirred something inside her. Hesitant at first, she thought of staying in her comfort zone. But then one of the neighbors, a kind woman who had seen Eleanor sitting alone before, called out to her, inviting her to join them. That single moment marked the beginning of a beautiful transformation. Eleanor stepped out of her isolation and into the warmth of companionship. Over time, she found herself participating in activities she had long forgotten, joining a book club, volunteering at the local community center, and even taking up painting with newfound friends. Each connection she made added another layer of joy and purpose to her life. Eleanor no longer felt the crushing weight of loneliness. Instead, she was filled with energy, hope, and a deep sense of fulfillment. Her experience is a testament to the healing power of social connection, proving that no matter how old we are, it's never too late to rediscover the joy of companionship. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Humans are social creatures, wired for connection. Our need for companionship, for shared experiences, is not a luxury. It's an essential part of our well-being. When we engage with others, whether through a simple coffee date, joining a local club, or volunteering for a cause we care about, we're not just creating social bonds. We're also keeping our minds sharp, engaging our brains in meaningful ways, and protecting ourselves from the ravages of cognitive decline. Socializing does more than lift our spirits. It strengthens our very minds and bodies. When we invest in relationships, whether it's reaching out to an old friend or making new ones, we create a support system that keeps us emotionally and cognitively resilient. This is why staying socially engaged is more than just good for your emotional health. It's vital for your physical health too. Studies have shown that those who remain socially active and engaged in their communities are more likely to live longer, healthier lives. Older adults who have strong social connections are up to 50% more likely to live longer than those who don't. Think about that for a moment. Half the chance of a longer life just by staying connected. Isn't that incredible? This is proof of how deeply our relationships affect not just our emotional well-being, but our physical health too. But the benefits don't stop there. Every time we connect with someone, whether it's a smile, a warm hug, or a meaningful conversation, we are nourishing our souls. We are filling our hearts with joy, love, and purpose. Social connections don't just make us feel better in the moment. They transform us. They restore our sense of self-worth, reduce stress, and can even help us ward off mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Staying socially active ensures that we keep our spirits young, our minds sharp, and our bodies healthier. It's the key to a life filled with meaning, joy, and vitality. It's not always about grand gestures. Sometimes it's the small things that make the biggest difference. A phone call to check in on an old friend, a handwritten letter sent with love, or an online group where you can share your interests and passions. Staying socially connected is not about constantly meeting new people. It's about nurturing the bonds you already have. It's about being present in the lives of those who matter most and making the effort to maintain those connections. The simple act of reaching out can create a ripple effect not just in your own life but in the lives of others too. So ask yourself, when was the last time you reached out to a friend just to say hello? When did you last engage in an activity that brought you joy and connected you to others? Life isn't just about what we've experienced, but about what we continue to create. Every interaction, every conversation is a chance to make our lives, and the lives of those around us, richer and more fulfilling. Even in the smallest moments, we are building connections that last. And remember, it's never too late. A warm smile, a heartfelt conversation, or an invitation to join someone for a simple meal. It's these moments that create lasting bonds that fill our hearts with happiness and keep our spirits young and full of energy. Don't let life pass by in isolation. Reach out, stay connected, because when we do, we are not just living, we are thriving. Thank you for taking the time to explore this important topic with me. So far, we've learned just how crucial it is to keep our social ties strong as we age, and the incredible benefits these connections bring to our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. We've seen that it's never too late to reconnect, whether with old friends, family, or even new communities. Eleanor's story shows us that social engagement can transform our lives, and I hope it inspires you to make your connections a priority too. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you will bring into your own life? Is it reaching out to an old friend, joining a new activity, or just making more time to connect with those around you? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable content. Stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video.